And now, back to the Good Work Show. Here are your hosts, Elaine Armstrong and Trinice Lyons.
Audience, welcome back to the Good Work Show. We are excited to be talking with Kat McAfee, who is the Executive Director of La Amistad. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us all about La Amistad and the mission.
Absolutely. So we work with the community providing educational services. We have after-school locations throughout Metro Atlanta, working with the elementary age student. We also have a very robust adult English education program for any adult English language learner in the community. And then we also have summer camps and summer academies for our after-school students so that they can engage in learning throughout the course of the summer.
That's awesome. And we know that we're coming up on that time of year where we were talking earlier about it's spring break, and that kind of snuck up on us a little bit, so that people are starting to think towards summer vacation and what are you going to do with your kids in that time frame. So that's great that you guys are offering up some of those services, but you do a lot more than that as well. And there's an interesting history to the organization. So if you don't mind just giving our audience just a little bit of flavor about how the organization came to be.
Absolutely. La Amistad started in 2001 as a small ministry of Peachtree Presbyterian Church when they saw some children that were getting off the bus across the street and wondered if they needed some support academically. The majority of the students that they served were Latino, and what they realized early on was that the impact that a couple of days a week made in the students' lives really made a difference, and the schools could see the difference in the students' grades, so they continued to push to have more students coming after school to provide them the supports that they needed. And what became evident was that it was not just the students that needed help, it was the entire family. The Latino community, the parents also needed to be educated. And so what we do is we provide a holistic approach, provide resources for the parents, workshops from navigating and good beginning to financial literacy, health, nutrition, immigration. So not only do the students participate in after-school support, but the entire family benefits from all of the workshops that we offer.
Fantastic. So can you talk to us a little bit about some of the programs? And first of all, you have language classes, so and you offer ESL. But there's also classes for those who want to learn Spanish. So can you talk to us a little bit about the classes and of course, the language classes that you offer?
Absolutely. We have adult education platform for people who need to acquire the English language, as you said, and can go from beginner all the way through conversational in about 3 years. And then we have the exact same thing for somebody who would like to learn the Spanish language. We start them at beginner, and then we work them through a similar program in a course of about 3 years. And it's open to the public for anybody who is interested in either learning English or Spanish. They can jump on our website, register online, and then get plugged in. We have locations throughout Metro Atlanta.
That's really cool. My whole life I've said to myself, I'm going to learn Spanish. Growing up in South Florida, I should have a long time ago. I never did.
Well, now you have an opportunity.
Today just feels like the day that I'm just realizing all the things I never did. So just add that one to the list. So talk to us. We have a couple of minutes left, and I do want to make sure that we share the information about your summer programs. What happens there? Is there still time for parents to get their students involved? If we have time to go back and talk about some other stuff, we will, but I definitely want to make sure that we talk about your summer programs.
Yeah, absolutely. So the actual Summer Academy is only open to the students of our after-school program.
Okay.
And they are currently full. However, we partner with students that are in high school, and they are the volunteers, and they are counselors for our camp. So that is a great opportunity for folks in the community that are looking to get community service hours, that want to plug in during the summer and do something really meaningful. We have one campus at the Westminster Schools and a second at St. Martin's Episcopal Schools. And we will be running camp the entire month of June from about 8 in the morning till about 2:30 in the afternoon. So if anybody's interested in volunteering with that camp, we would love to have them.
Fantastic. So, you know what? We've got a couple minutes left. You know what are some of the things that the students are going to be doing in those summer programs, just so we can get a sense of what the curriculum is? And we've got about a minute or so to chat about that.
Absolutely. The students start their day with their academic block. We have a block of mathematics, and then we do language arts. And then after those 2 one-hour blocks, we do a reading book club, which is one of those favorites. And then after that, the students participate in more of your traditional camp experiences, like sports. We have a swimming pool at Westminster that they can go to. We do crafts and a variety of different games, both inside and outside, depending on what the campus has to offer. And it's a very full day for the students. We provide transportation, so we pick them up at a few locations throughout the city, drop them off at the end of the day, and that makes it easy on the family as well.
Absolutely. And people don't realize how important that transportation piece is, but
Yes.
it definitely opens it up to more students with that option being available for the transportation. So before we leave, Kat, make sure that we have all of the information about how our audience can learn more. Of course, if they want to support the work that Amistad is doing, if they have a financial gift or want to volunteer time or items to donate, how do they do that, and where can they find the information?
Absolutely. We've got a great presence on the web at laamistadinc.org. That's laamistad, LAAMISTADINC.org. And we are always looking for volunteers. In fact, we have 900 active volunteers that work with our students after school. So we're always looking for more folks to get involved, their time, or maybe they have a skill or special talent. And then, of course, we can take in-kind contributions as well as financial, all on the website. So I encourage anybody to hop on, and hopefully they can get all their questions answered there. And they can find me, too, if they have more questions.
Well, fantastic. You know what, Kat, thank you so much for being on the show today. We appreciate you and all of the work that Amistad is doing to support our youth. And we just wish you the best of luck and hope you continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day.
All right. You too. Well, that was great chatting with Kat. And
Great what with Kat?
Chatting.
Oh.
Hey, why did come out? It came out a little weird. I've been having this issue. I don't know what it is. It's a little late in the afternoon, and I don't know what's going on. I need to go get some cookies.
You do.
I don't need to. I want to go get.
Yes, let's use.
I don't actually need to get the cookies.
Use the right
but
word.
I'd love to support the Girl Scouts, but and Amistad. So yes, so two great organizations. We hope you learned something today.
I also am kind of like, these are two organizations that let me know parts of my youth that I wasted. One, I did not become a Girl Scout, and two, I didn't learn to speak Spanish.
But you still can, and
That's
you still
true.
can. You can
like,
still
I
do
can
both.
Still do both.
You still can do both.
Like
and you have on green today is the Girl Scout color.
I do have on my green today.
Yes, so you're kind of
I do
representing
like wearing
already.
I've also just decided at some point that I like wearing green.
Oh, well then you fit right in with the Girl Scouts.
I know. Yeah, I do.
You know what? I wonder if I didn't ask Amy this, but you know they've changed the uniforms a little bit over the years, right? So they still have the
Smocks,
the
right?
smocks and the sashes, I think. But I wonder if like any designer has ever approached Girl Scouts and said, "Hey, I want to design, kind of like they do at Delta." So
Mark Jacobs.
So Mark Jacobs has done it, and then what's the other guy that just? There was somebody else who did it recently too. But anyway, they have these designers who come in and like take the Delta uniforms and like turn it into like remember we talked about the purple purses.
Oh my goodness! And
they have now.
And now that you've mentioned it,
I'm telling you,
I have seen them
every time. I'm
everywhere.
like, can I just get one? They're like, no, it's only for. Can I just buy yours? Like, really?
I mean,
like, can I just?
They're beautiful.
So I wonder if I could see the future of the Girl Scouts uniform being like super like. Everybody would want like what if they had the green leather jacket? I mean like kind of like what you have on like a leather that would be
like a green well For all
like a
those that are
moto.
out there, I'm wearing a green leather moto jacket today.
Yes, like
so
if they had and then if you had the patches on there, then you might
That'd
look
be
like
hot.
look like a motorcycle person for
But
real.
you
though.
would. But that'd be kind of dope though.
That'd be kind of neat. Anyway,
On that note, thanks guys.
yes,
for
it was a great show. We'll see you
next week. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's Good Work Show, where we're highlighting the good that makes Atlanta work. Good that makes